Welcome to the Transitions Daily podcast. Transitions Daily is an online recovery group that offers a daily distribution of popular recovery resources accompanied by a secret Facebook group for discussion. We hope you enjoy today's readings.
Hi everybody, this is Transitions Daily from April 26. My name is Dennis, I'm an alcoholic. I'm also from Copenhagen, Denmark. Thoughts for the day. Expectations. My serenity is inversely proportional to my expectations. The higher my expectations of other people are, the lower is my serenity. I can watch my serenity level rise when I discard my expectations. But when my rights try to move in and they too can force my serenity level down, I have to discard my rights as well as my expectations by asking myself, how important is this really? How important is it compared to my serenity, my emotional sobriety? And when I place more value on my serenity and sobriety than on anything else, I can maintain a higher level, at least for that time being. Alcoholics Anonymous, 3rd edition, page 452. Thoughts to consider. Lower your standards and improve your program. Acronyms. GRACE, gently releasing all conscious expectations. Just for today. Popular, from when AA came of age. At this point, the Cleveland Plain dealer ran a series of pieces that ushered in a new period for Alcoholics Anonymous. The era of mass production of sobriety. Elric B. Davis, a future writer of deep understanding, was the author of a series of articles that were printed in the middle of the Plain dealer's editorial page, and these were accompanied every 2 or 3 days by red-hot blast from the editors themselves. In effect, the Plain dealer was saying Alcoholics Anonymous is good and it works. Come and get it. The newspaper switchboard was deluged. Day and night the calls were relayed to early members Clarence and Dorothy, and from them to members of their little group. Alcoholics Anonymous comes of age, page 20. Daily reflections. Happiness is not the point. I don't think happiness or unhappiness is the point. How do we meet the problems we face? How do we best learn from them and transmit what we have learned to others if they will receive the knowledge? As Bill sees it on page 306. In my search to be happy, I changed jobs, married and divorced, took geographical cures and ran myself into debt financially, emotionally and spiritually. In AA, I'm learning to grow up. Instead of demanding that people, places and things make me happy, I can ask God for self-acceptance. When a problem overwhelms me, AA's 12 steps will help me grow through the pain. The knowledge I gain can be the gift to others who suffer with the same problem. As Bill said, when pain comes, we are expected to learn from it willingly and help others to learn. When happiness comes, we accept it as a gift and thank God for it. This is from As Bill Sees It on page 306. Copyright 1990, Alcoholics Anonymous, World Services, Inc. As Bill sees it, each man's vision. Beyond a higher power, as each of us may vision him, AA must never, as a society, enter the field of dogma or theology. We can never become a religion in that sense, lest we kill usefulness by getting bogged down in theological contention. The reality amazing fact about AA is that all religions see in our program a resemblance to themselves. For example, Catholic theologians declare our 12 steps to be in exact accord with their Ignatian exercise for retreat. And though our book reeks of sin, sickness and death, the Christian Science Monitor has often praised it editorially. Now looking through Quaker eyes, you too see us favorably. What happy circumstances these. The first one was a letter from 1954. The second one was a letter from 1950. Big Book quote. When you discover a prospect for Alcoholics Anonymous, find out all you can about him. If he does not want to stop drinking, don't waste your time trying to persuade him. You may spoil a later opportunity. This is from Alcoholics Anonymous 4th edition, working with others on page 90. 24 hours a day, AA thoughts for the day. The AA program is one of submission, release, and action. When we are drinking, we are submitting to a power greater than ourselves, liquor. Our own wills are no use against the power of liquor. One drinking, we are sunk. In AA, we stop submitting to the power of liquor. Instead, we submit to a power also greater than ourselves, which we call God. Have I submitted myself to that higher power? Meditation for the day. Ceaseless activity is not God's plan for your life. Times for withdrawal for renewed strength are always necessary. Wait for the faintest tremor of fear and stop all work, everything, and rest before God until you're strong again. Deal in the same way with all tired feelings. Then you need rest of body and renewal of spirit of force. St. Paul said, I can do all things through him who strengthened me. This does not mean that you are to do all things and then rely on God to find strength. It means that you are to do the things you believe God wants you to do, and only then you can rely on his supply of power. Prayer for the day. I pray that God's Spirit may be my master always. I pray that I may learn to resist and then listen, as well as how to work. Hasselton Foundation, P.O. Box 176, Center City, Minnesota 55012. My name is Dennis and I am an alcoholic.
We hope you enjoyed today's readings. You can also receive Transitions Daily via email and discuss today's readings in our secret Facebook group. So for more information, go to dailyaaemails.com today.
Other than the 24 hours a day reading, unless otherwise specified. All quotes copyright Alcoholics Anonymous World Services, Inc. 1952, 1957, 1967, 1973, 1975, 1976, 1980, 1981, 1984, 1985, 1988, or 2001.